Hey, this video failed on me, so I'm just gonna redo it completely, and I'm gonna try to explain things as best as I can. Now, if I don't get to explaining something, or if because this is really hard to explain for me for some reason, I don't know why, but I'm doing the best I can. If I can't explain anything, before I do another video or another redo or anything like that, I'm gonna try to answer your questions via annotation. So anywhere on the screen, you'll see answers to your questions. Or in the description. So please check there before you request a new video, and if it's that bad, I will do a new video for you. But since this is one of my most requested videos, I will oblige. First of all, you're tuning the drop B. Now this video might be separated into a couple parts because there's a lot of things I have to say. Now, when you get a bass and you tune the drop B, there's a couple things you have to consider. One, it's a really low tuning. Two, what kind of music do I want to play, because usually metal is tuned to drop B. And three, if I'm willing to do it, because on a 4-string bass, it's a commitment that you have to make because you have to up your gauge on strings. Now, coming to that in a second, Slipknot tunes to drop B on their guitars. Their bass player has his signature bass is actually tuned to B standard, B-E-A-D. But some of the songs that he plays are in drop B. My proof: he teaches how to play surfacing, Paul Gray, if you look up that video on Behind the Bass Player, and he plays in drop B. You have to tune to drop B and play the same licks that he plays on bass, and you'll see what I mean. So there are certain songs you tune to drop B. He also tuned to drop A for psychosocial. Anyway, let me get to it. Before I teach you how to tune to drop B, I'm going to teach you how to tune to C sharp standard, okay? Because drop B is just that same C sharp standard tuning with that C sharp, this top string, tuned to B. That's it. Now, I'm going to teach you using a 5-string bass, okay? If you're using a 4-string bass, listen clearly. You're going to have to take your strings and up the gauge. On a standard 4-string, you're not going to be able to do this. It is quite difficult, but if you want to, then do so. Anyway, I'm going to teach you how to tune the top 4 strings of this bass, how to tune those to drop B. This G string right here, the highest string, I'm not going to touch. So you can pretend like it's not there. If you have a 5-string, you're just going to use these bottom 4 strings right here. If you have a 4-string, you're just going to use all 4 strings with an up gauge. If you don't up the gauge, you can try doing the same thing, but I guarantee you're going to have spaghetti on your bass. Anyway, let's get to it. Now, the first things first, okay? Now, the way that I'm going to explain this, I think I might be able to do this correctly, but you want to turn your tuner on. You want to do this. You don't want to do this by ear. You want to turn on your tuner, okay? If you don't have one, match. I'm going to play after I tune. I'm going to play each note and then just match your note with mine. All right? Now, when you have a 4-string, you're going to be tuned E-A-D-G, okay? I'm tuned B-E-A-D. With that high G, I'm not counting, okay? So basically, think about that. I'm going to be tuning up, if that makes sense to you. But on a 4-string, you're going to be tuning down, all right? But it's the same letter tuning for both. Anyway, now I'm going to teach you how to tune to C sharp first, and then I'm going to teach you how to tune to B. Why I'm doing this is for the particular reason of getting things not mixed up. Anyway, you want to first of all choose your bass setting. There's going to be a little button that says flat, okay? Because if you don't have a chromatic tuner, I have a few downstairs, whatever, but I'm going to teach you how to do it on this. Hit the flat button 3 times. 1, 2, 3. All right, 3 flats. Now, here's the cool thing about C sharp tuning. Basically, standard tuning with 3 flats is C sharp tuning. That's the best. There's 3 semitones or semitones, however you want to say that. Anyway, now I'm going to take my B, this top B right here, tune it to E on here. Okay, tune it up, 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 up until it reads E flat, flat, flat. Okay. Same thing with now on the 2nd string. Tune that to A. 3rd string, tune that to D. And then the final string, because I'm not counting this G, final string, tune that to G. Okay, I'm kind of flat on it because, you know, I'm kind of anxious to tell you guys the rest of this. But now, usually the songs that I play use this bottom 3 strings, so I don't even tune the final 2 strings right here, but just for your sake, I'm going to tune the string. Now, basically, C-sharp tuning is E, A, D, G with 3 semitones each, right? So just tune to standard after 3 semitones. So hit the flat button 3 times, and then tune your bass to standard. That's drop B, right? That's C standard. Now, for drop B, here's the cool thing. Take this C sharp right here that you just tuned. That's E flat, 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 and tune that to B. That means click off all your flats until you have no flats, and take that string and tune it back to B. You are now at drop B tuning. Okay? So B, F sharp, B, E is the 4-string tuning for drop B. If you must tune the G string, if you want to tune all of them to have the entire bass to drop B, just take the bass, hit the semitone 3 times, and then tune the entire thing to standard, to B standard. That's what it is. B standard is B, E, A, D, sometimes G with that high string. And this is on a 5-string, and a 4-string it's just B, E, A, D, bead, basically. And drop B is B, F sharp, B, E. And you can also say G sharp at the end if you want to. But there you go. So match your tone with mine, except for this G string. That one I'm gonna let go. But match your tone with mine if you need to. This is a B, right? F sharp. B, F sharp, B. And then so approximately that would be E. Yeah. B, F sharp, B, E. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the best I can do teaching you. And then just tune your bass back down, down to B standard if you must. But this is how you do it on a 5-string. I tried to explain it to you on a 4-string. Again, if you need any help, I got annotations ready for you. I will redo this video if this doesn't work or anything. But thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.